and skip to the end on his latest video or his tier list video because I did want to talk about that.
Okay. Wow, it's tier list.
Am I gonna? Oh no, I'm not gonna screen share that because that's a little bit too much effort. And I'm lazy.
Yeah. I'll just.
Actually, I should do that. I should be a good podcast host.
I'll just put it in the VIP room. I'll just put the tier list in the VIP room.
Yeah, but for the people that are watching on the YouTube.
Okay.
So we go in the studio mode.
I've got the image there, so you can just use it.
Right. Oh, did you? Oh, what?
I got a screen cap of it.
You absolute.
All
God.
right.
All right, mate.
Listen, right.
Right.
Alright.
What is it?
What,
Ready
mate,
to work.
You gotta be kidding me.
No.
Boy wanker.
Don't play stupid when we wanker.
Oh, I'll fucking shank your nanya.
Oh my god. And Popo is like, why did I agree to come on the show? Nah. Yeah, stream is live. Go nuts. Actually, let me tweet. I should probably tweet that we're live.
Yes, you should.
Show is starting in a couple minutes. Twitch.tv.
Oh, hell yeah.
What was it what we said, Nick? Life is one endless cloud chase?
When we did this? When did we say?
And we had to commentate for Wanted.
I forget that.
Oh, mate, I'd love to fucking commentate for Wanted. Sounds like fun.
That's pretty cool. It's alright. Alright, I posted a tweet in the VIP room. If y'all could be so kind and retweet that, that would be be glorious.
Awesome people.
Sure.
Oh no, not the webcam.
Oh no.
Oh no, mate.
No.
Oi there, laddie.
Thank you for the retweet, Popo.
No problem.
Wait, Popo, you're only 17?
Yes, I'm only 17.
Young,
Wow.
what is it with young people
Zero.
being good at fucking Dragon Ball? Why the fuck do you have a
Reactions.
Lord of? Why do you have a Lord of Dick behind you?
I don't know. I'm just looking through pictures on my PC and I thought I have a Lord of D on there. So, yeah,
That is like
retroactively
retroactively one of the worst named Yu-Gi-Oh cards ever.
Well, it's better than Little D.
Is that exist, Little D?
Yeah, it's a card.
Oh my God.
Google Yu-Gi-Oh card
Yeah,
Little D. It's a real card.
I have not seen that before.
It's just a dinosaur going.
I mean, I know of fucking Yu-Gi-Oh, of course, because I don't live under a rock.
No.
I played it when I was when I was a wee lad. When I was young.
Here's my picture, yeah, Jeffrey.
Cool. I'll put it in a bit. I am editing 2 scenes at a time.
I put it in VIP room.
Cool.
Wait, Nick, do you play Yu-Gi-Oh?
I used to. I have a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh cards actually.
I got my deck just on my shelf.
Wait, you got your dick on the shelf? What?
Hell yeah, dude. Detachable.
Nick, do you know sluipschutters?
No.
Gast, boeien.
Oh, boy.
Hij eigenlijk back te zeiken. That's a Dutch
I still
joke.
have my old Madolchi deck, man.
Oh,
That was
okay.
a sick deck, dude.
I play Salamangreat.
Who's a what now?
Salamangreat. Maybe that was after my.
Maybe. It's one of the early Link decks.
Yeah, I stopped when the pendulum summons were introduced.
Yeah, that is valid. Fuck pendulums, Lamau.
Helemaal.
Shut up, Popo. Barry suck.
Nope.
I will donate bits on your horror stream if you keep this up.
Oh,
Okay,
yo,
yeah,
he's
so-
giving you money. Gotta take that.
True. But at my last stream, I almost lost my sanity. It was so.
Dude, I was watching Wanted and I saw that Kaiden was back on top and I realized that Kaiden has won so many Wanted games, he probably had to declare taxes on his winnings.
He might have. I was doing.
I don't know how it works in French. in France because they, I don't know, like here in the Netherlands, it's so easy to fucking get like to not pay taxes. Like it's not even kidding. Not paying taxes in the Netherlands is actually so fucking easy. There's like a reason why a lot of like big like companies, like even fucking EA and Activision have like an office, just like a post address here in the Netherlands. And they call this the headquarters, so they don't they have to pay less taxes.
Yeah, it's tax revenue over here for companies.
Yep. Why can I, bruh? Excuse me. Oh my god. Don't you hate it when things don't work the way you want them to?
I hate everything.
I mean, but you just have a PC that doesn't work.
I mean,
That's true.
I have 2 screens that work.
I got 3. What's the big deal?
They work.
Is the upgrade from 2 monitors to 3 monitors really that big?
It is when you're streaming. But
Okay.
I play games and I watch a video on the side and then I want to have like my WhatsApp and fucking Discord. Well,
The Damascus has 4. Yes,
but Damascus is just a mad lad.
He has, I guess his full work. He has 3
and his
during
laptop.
stream, and then he has a laptop to watch Champions League.
All right. Nick has posted. All right. So, okay. Oh my god. Fucking Jesus. All right then. You're gonna get it.
Only fact.
18's OnlyFans.
I would sub.
Of course you would. Simp. Oh shit! I can't say that. Fuck.
Simp.
Get the Twitch police.
I had to fucking edit that out when Roma was on the show last time. She said that the S word as well. I had to edit it out for the YouTube upload.
Wait, but do you really get banned for that though?
On Twitch, you can actually. Twitch has banned it.
Is it that only when you do that directly to your chat or to a chat?
I thought it just the word is banned. I just read Twitch banned the word SIMP.
Squirrel in my pants.
All right, I like that one. Squirrel in my pants. Oh, Nick, I'm so sorry. It's gonna be cut off a bit to fit in the frame.
Do I need to move the text a little bit?
Nah, it's good. It's just gonna say barrier.
No, sucks has to be there.
No. You watch the stream because this is what we're dealing with. This is what you get.
I am going to repeat it 1,000,000 times.
Very sucks.
Just make it a little bit smaller, man. A little bit smaller, stretch it out.
This is so scuffed.
It's already low quality anyway.
This reminds me of Fuzzy Fridays. This is so scuffed.
Dude, Fuzzy Fridays was just scuffed in general.
That was the best. I loved Fuzzy Fridays.
That's where you got your commentary legs as well.
Yeah, I did. That's where I started. It's great.
Wasn't I the first person to commentate with you?
Move it up so you at least see sucks.
Bruh.
I think you were, actually.
Yeah, I gave you and Cert both your commentary legs.
No way.
Yep. 'Twas me all along.
Where did Cert start?
I think after you, to be honest. I'm not quite sure, but I think he started after you. All right. Anyway, welcome everybody. I think we're ready to start the show. Popo is like just lounging way back. That's fine. He's still in the frame, so it works. He's like just in the corner. But yeah, if anyone wants to say something, I'm just gonna like start the show. Unless someone there's like, yeah, of course, fucking Barry sucks. We get it, Nick. Shut up. Downplay Android 18 till he dies.
Hell yeah.
Why do you play, dude? If you hate this character so much, why do you play her?
Because it's 18. She's cool. He's
a masochist. Nick's a masochist, I think. I guess.
Destroyed as a Vegeta. That's the coolest thing.
True. Anyway, welcome to the Trash TalkerZ podcast, episode 11 already. Oof, already going for 11 episodes strong. Today we got a lineup, a pretty good lineup. Yeah, I would say a pretty good lineup, with the exception of the person that doesn't have a webcam, I guess.
I need to make a statement.
But yeah, of course we got returning hosts. We got Omni. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm great.
Got your Lord of D behind you. creeping behind you.
I didn't know what to put, so I just
Looks pretty solid, actually. Like, your effect looks a little bit more decent than mine, but I think you just have better lighting.
It's
Yeah, it's because my lighting's good. It's because my lighting's
And of
good.
course, Nick, which he has turned himself into a barrier. 18
yeah, I need
barrier.
to protect myself from you guys.
Yeah.
Your hot take.
And Nick, how have you been doing the last couple weeks?
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Pretty good. That's good. That's good. Still downplaying Android 18. I see.
There's nothing to downplay. She just plainly sucks.
And of course, our very special competitive guest, the EU defense god himself, MrPopo. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing good. Like, I'm super happy. I wrote my exams. Only one exam is left, so.
Hey.
But
Which one?
Which one? Yeah.
it's history exam, an
Oh.
oral exam actually.
Oral.
Yes.
All right, funky. And what's it about?
Everything. Like everything we've learned in the past 2 to 3 years. So.
Oh, you know
yeah,
history? Tell me everything that has happened.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You like history too.
I still need to learn. So.
We won't keep you long. The show only lasts for like hour and a half, so it's not that bad. But yeah, we don't have a lot to talk about, but I'm pretty sure we're gonna fill hour and a half. Oh, Water Kirby's wishing you good luck with your history exam, MrPopo.
Appreciate it, Kirby. I will definitely need it, so appreciate it.
So yeah, episode 11, Trash TalkerZ. Man, 11 episodes already, which is great. Thank you everyone for watching. By the way, if anyone has any questions, like technical questions for MrPopo, just go ahead and ask them in the chat. I will relay them to, or if you have questions for Omni, I don't know why you would have questions for NickVee. Like, who the fuck wants to know something about NickVee? So, yeah, everything you need to know is on the screen. So there you go. No, just kidding. Yeah, of course, I want to talk about a little bit about tech with MrPopo, because that's, of course, what he's known for the defense. Maybe ask him how you get so good at blocking, and MrPopo's like, I don't know, I just block. But also, a pretty big thing, of course, every time when a DBFZ player uploads a tier list, the internet explodes. I think that's I think it's just a law by now that whenever someone makes a tier list, you just have to talk about it, and like Twitter needs to lose their shit about it for some reason, because I see it every single time. Tier list or character X is this or this, and like Twitter's like, you're fucking wrong, dude. So yeah, we're gonna talk about the Wawa's tier list that he just put out a couple days ago. Gonna see if we agree.
There was some head ass person who reacted to Silverblade's tier list like super offensively, like
what?
As if that person was personally insulted or something. It was
Is that a personal attack or something?
Bro, you think?
Bro, I wanna see this now. Actually, I'm not even kidding.
I think.
Yeah, okay, you look it up.
I think she deleted it actually, but.
Aw.
Pretty sure I have
self-censored.
Okay.
If we find it, we can watch together. We can like have a nice Trash TalkerZ reacts too. We get our first reaction video.
Hell
yeah. We get some low effort content, which is always great. But yeah, I guess we just start with the more easier things, like tech things. Of course, yeah, MrPopo, you are pretty much known for having probably some of the best defense when it comes to like Dragon Ball FighterZ in general. Like, I've seen people compare your defense to almost even Goichi. Yeah, what is your? I mean, of course you're gonna be modest because everyone wants to not like be arrogant. But yeah, how do you feel about your defense, and like how have you built up your defense until now?
So you mean compared to Goichi or just overall?
Overall in general. You can compare yourself to Goichi. Like, go ahead.
I would say overall I am like one of the better ones when it comes to defending. But actually, like, all the top players can defend very well. Like, the main part about defense is if you can like keep your composure and not try to mash, you are like already better than like 90% of the whole players. Because they tend to mash, and because they mash, they are not learning how to block. They're not learning how to block cross-ups, how to block 6M, how to block empty lows. Because of that, like, many players just get randomly hit for no reason. So if you can actually like just be calm and try to block, it will just like get better eventually. That's
Mm.
how I practice. Like I've seen Goichi like playing against Soyfox in the first to 10 in an exhibition match. That was at final round. And
that was the
I
first one,
took,
right? But like when
yeah,
it
that's the
just
first
came
one,
out, like
exactly.
almost 3 years ago now. Yeah,
Mhm.
that exhibition was like the start of the Goichi versus Sonic Fox like saga.
Exactly.
Ah.
And at that point, I took like Goichi as my role model because I saw him defending like that, and I was like, alright, I really want to defend like this. And I didn't think it was possible. I just like wanted to learn and maybe get at least good at defending. I didn't need to be like as good as Goichi, which I still don't think I am. I think Goichi is still like the best at defending. I mean, he got like first place in almost every tournament except for one. So that already proves like his dominance in this game. But at that point, I was like still a PS4 player. I played online PS4, so defending was like almost impossible anyway. But I still tried. So what I did is just like defending certain things that I wasn't able to block, like for example command grabs. Need to see like how it looks so I can like jump as soon as possible, and also to actually keep my composure and also not mash. I was just letting myself getting hit or putting myself in the corner so I can just try blocking all the time. That's what I did always in an online match. I didn't even like play the game. I let them try to open me up, and that's what I did for many months actually. I didn't like do it 2 hours straight. I just do it here and there if I really wanted to, and that's how I actually improved. And I guess now I am here, being considered one of the best in the defense, and as you can see, it did actually work out very well. So I'm happy because of that.
Alright, so you just because I totally know what you mean with just like forcing yourself not to press buttons on defense. I know exactly what you mean because I'm the person that like I have to tell myself, okay, this is just SSJ Goku. I can block this. There's no way, unless I cannot tech DRs, this man is not gonna open me up. I have to like consciously tell myself that I can block. Otherwise, I'm gonna like try pressing buttons, like try maybe like a 5L or a 2L, or go for like a super risky guard cancel. So I do understand where you're coming from. Like, do you have any tips to like compose yourself and force yourself to block more?
I do think it comes over time, because if you get more character experience and overall more experience in the game, it becomes more natural to block. Like for example, if Gogeta came out, like I didn't know how to block him because his normals were so weird, like his 6H. I didn't even know when he did his 6H and just got randomly hit or randomly tried to mash. I do think it comes with overall experience and also overall character experience, at how long you have been playing against that character. Like a perfect example would be against Master Roshi. I never played against him, and I played versus Miami in the tournament, and I wasn't able to block like properly because I never got to actually play him. So I do think like not only about reactions and not only about how you actually practice like cross-ups, it also comes down to how often or how much experience you have against certain characters. And that's, I think, very important, to just play the game and just learn while you are playing the game. That's the most important thing.
Yeah, to add to that, I also saw you, I think it was 2 days ago on stream, where you were explaining fuzzy mash or fuzzy blocking. I feel like, and I'm one of those people, I don't do them. I know they're existent, but I don't do them. I just press L when I feel like it, basically.
Well, fuzzy block. What is? What do you mean with fuzzy block? I know what a fuzzy is, but
it's basically, as Popo said it, if you're in the corner and your opponent is about to do either a jump light or a empty low, at a certain moment you press 5L.
Oh, fuzzy mash. Yeah, fuzzy mash. Yeah, I know about that.
No, fuzzy block.
Fuzzy
Because
block.
when they do the jump light and they hit you, you block it. But if they go for empty low, you hit them.
Oh.
Yep.
So it's an option select.
Yeah,
Exactly.
basically, yeah.
Yeah, it is an option select. Yeah, because I know about like what a fuzzy is, and like fuzzy is like, if you look, if I would explain a fuzzy fuzzy guard break to someone that does not know about fighting games, they would just say, okay, that's broken. That's a broken mechanic. But we as fighting game players know that a fuzzy guard break is just like a very intricate usage of system mechanics, where like the game treats you like a standing opponent, even though you are not standing. I mean, it's more. Of course, it was very apparent in season 2. Like season 2 was fuzzies and snapbacks and snap loops. The season basically.
I take after C4 in the opinion that it was only the combo of fuzzies and snapbacks that were busted. If we just had fuzzies, the game would be in a lot better state of balance now. We wouldn't have Z Broly everywhere.
Yeah, because fuzzy was the only thing that was holding him back.
But to get back to my question, how do you think people could introduce that to their own gameplay? Like, how do they get used to using that?
You mean fuzzy mashing in general or fuzzy blocking?
Fuzzy blocking, yeah.
That is a good question, because I was also like, in season 2, I was only blocking. I didn't do any OS, I was just blocking, and basically you could do free mix against me and also fake mix. And only in season 3, like midway through season 3, I started to like actually try to mash at certain points where it is possible. And it's hard to explain how you can like introduce that to your own game plan. I just do it. Like, for example, people, when they try to do a cross-up, they sometimes whiff and then they land and then press a button. Like, in that exact moment, you can press a button. You will block the cross-up, and if he's not doing the cross-up, you will hit them. Like, those moments, if you like have a lot of experience in this game and like when certain things can go wrong for the offensive person, then you can think about, all right, what can I actually do to like stop his fake mix? Because if he goes for a cross up and he whiffed and go for a low and you get hit, it's because you got mix with a fake mix, because you can mash out of it. And that's how I practically like learned how to fuzzy mash, or how.
But do you like predict or guess or just react?
I predict and react. Like, if he's like pressuring me, I have certain options in my mind. He can do cross up, same side, and also an universal overhead. And if he goes for a cross up, I always have like in mind, all right, I will mash at a certain point where I hit him if he whiffs the cross up, or I will block the cross up.
Okay.
I always have that in mind, what options the opponent has if he's like pressuring me.
Yeah, that is something I struggle with, like to know what options my my opponent has, because I used to have, still kind of do, having a hard time teching DRs, and teching DRs online, I'm just gonna say it, is hard. If you're playing with delay, it's hard. Blocking 6Ms online is hard, but there was a while where I like consciously force myself to, whenever I was getting mixed and I blocked like 2 like easy mix-ups, I had to tell myself, okay, your opponent does not have any assist anymore. What they can do now to open me up is either stagger into maybe an IAD, stagger into low, or a Dragon Rush. And I had to constantly tell myself, okay, this my opponent does not have any assists anymore. His pressure is basically gone. He like needs to keep going with either very long staggers or maybe get hit by a DR. And of course, if you play people that like on ranked or just online random casual matches, or less skilled players, when they have expended their assists, they usually go for DRs. I myself did that as well, and then I got blown up because people like, you don't have your assists anymore. I know you're gonna go DR, but I had to tell myself, okay, there are no assists anymore. There's a pretty big chance he's gonna DR me, and even then I don't tech him. But yeah, it is something that like I still struggle with, telling myself to like, hey, these are the resources your opponent has. These are the mix-ups as they can do. Look out for this and this and this and this. And I can tech DRs if I'm looking for them, but I should be able to tech them without having to look for them, and just look for even like the hardest things and trying to get out of 50-50s and stuff like that. But yeah, it's hard to keep track, especially in a game that's this like fast-paced and inconsistent online stuff.
Yeah, I agree. Actually, I agree. Like at some point, if you really like practice in training mode, trying to take DRs, for me it's like a muscle memory. So if I see a green or a blue circle, I always like try to tag. Like even if I told myself, all right, try to not take a DR, I would take it anyway because I really like burned that habit to try to tag DRs, and that's why people started to fake a DR with certain EX moves.
Oh yeah.
Because like
How
the
do you
top
fake?
players,
How do you fake a DR?
You look for the flash.
Exactly. And since it's only like a couple of frames, people try to take DR because they saw a red flash. And for example, Kefla can do it with her EX ball.
Oh,
For example,
wow.
when I play against Kaiden, I try to take like every single EX ball because I always like was thinking about it. Alright, that's a DR, but no, it wasn't.
Because like that circle is like the circle is the same, but it just has a different color.
I have a question.
Yeah.
I have a question. How do you deal with a Broly barrier DR?
I usually just jump. If I see a barrier, I feel like, alright, they will go for a jump, for a DR. So I usually jump and punish them. Obviously, they can like frame trap you with a 2M. But honestly, if you like can time your jump, most of the time it will work. Eventually, the opponent will adapt and will 2M you, and you maybe get hit. But most of the time, actually, if they call it barrier, they do risky stuff. Like run up, I don't know, 56H from Kevlar or DR, and jump will most of the time work. And you also get a happy birthday. So jumping is very important if you see it.
Just jump.
You know what he actually said? He said barrier sucks. You heard it.
I was gonna say that's the different barrier. But I have been playing against Winkies actually a lot, a couple of weeks. Because Winkies, he's a great guy. Actually, Winkies he's an amazing guy. Winkies is a really good player. He plays with Kasuga a lot. He is actually one of the few players that actually has zoning down quite a bit, I would say. He plays Frieza, Baby, and I forgot one more character. Anyway, he plays like the Frieza Baby Shell.
Oh god.
And okay, Popo, have you played Marvel 3 before by any chance?
No, my first fighting game was Dragon Ball, so
right. It's the same for Nick and same for Omni. Okay, so imagine.
I played bits of Marvel.
Okay, Omni, do you remember the Morrigan Doom Shell? But it's called Bullet Hell.
Oh yeah, I've heard.
Okay, so what happens? Okay, so Morrigan, she can do a fireball, but she can also fly. And what she can do, she can throw a fireball and cancel into fly. So you can fly cancel Dragon Ball, and immediately when you go up to fly, you get to like jump height. You throw another fireball, but those fireballs like you can alternate because you can also unfly cancel the airborne fireball. So like really quickly, you can throw fireballs. That's what Morrigan does, and you literally die to chip damage because chip damage can and will kill you in Marvel. In Dragon Ball, you cannot die by chip damage. In Marvel, you certainly can. But then you think, that's already pretty bad. You get an assist from Dr. Doom. It's called Hidden Missiles, where he summons he summons a bunch of missiles in the air that track you wherever you are, and even if you hit the assist, the missiles are still there. So even if you hit Morrigan by any chance of goddamn luck, you get hit by the hidden missiles. And if you think, I'm just gonna super jump and avoid the soul fist hell, like the bullet hell. And hidden missiles like, nah, I'm gonna push you back down. That is almost what it feels like to play against a well-played Frieza baby shell. Because what Winkies does. He does SSS, and then he does H. He throws a bunch of pillars, and then he calls Baby. And they're like, all right, just super jump. All right, cool, you're in the air. And then Baby just pushes you down, and there's like nothing you can do. And if you're like, I'm gonna dash block, or I'm gonna super jump, dash, super jump forward. Like, nah, you're gonna get pushed down by Baby. And I only see Winkies use it And
that sounds really fun. That actually sounds really fun to play.
It's actually so frustrating. I think he is one of the players that has zoning down well, but then like what C4 keeps saying as well, like there's no reason why you should zone in Dragon Ball, because there's too much time. There's no way you can time out a good player. Like Kaiden or like anyone that's like plays at the top of the world does not play zoning because it's just not worth it. Because you get one good hit. Because Frieza has a good zoner, but he does not. If he's not in Golden Frieza, he does not have the best damage output. And if he wants optimal combos, he needs to use a lot of bar to like actually do some good damage. But against players like me that are just shit, it works very well.
Yes, shit players unite.
Because what he can do, Frieza's jumping M, like actually goes full screen. Jumping M from Frieza is like he calls what he does. He calls baby assist, so you're locked down on the ground, and he does like from full screen IAD jump M, and you get hit for free. He has hit me with, but I do think I want to see more people play that shell, that Frieza baby shell, because I do think it's like the strongest zoning shell at the moment.
With the bullet hell combo with Marvel, would you throw Sentinel in there as well for his assist?
Nah. Sentinel assist is not that good. Sentinel assist, because the thing is, if you hit Sentinel during his assist, the drones vanish.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, they do. But Doom missiles, they stay when you hit Doom. So even if Doom gets hit, it's fine. The missiles are there. They've done their job, and you gotta block more bullets and you die.
What a fun shell.
Yeah, it's fun. Anyway, is there anyone that still wants to talk to Popo about defense? No. Not anyone. Not anyone at the same.
To ask something else, because we all know, or most people thought that Popo was a cheater at the beginning.
Yes.
Right?
What?
I remember this. I remember this.
How have I not heard about this?
It started. I'm not gonna tell names. Actually, I'm not gonna tell names. So it started way back, like a few years ago. I believe somewhere mid season 2. A big streamer, a small streamer first said he's a cheater. He's a robot. And then the word got out through Discord or Twitter, and then a really big streamer started to pick that up as well and challenging Popo. Even to say like, okay, now you have to block, but without taking DRs. You have to take them. And he took them. Popo, actually a legend. But tell me about that time, Popo. Tell me about that. How did you feel? How did you handle that?
I mean, at the beginning, I was like, okay, they think I'm a cheater, so I must be a good player, right? And I don't know, at the beginning, I was like, it's fine. It's kind of funny because they think I'm a cheater, blah blah, and I didn't really like take it that serious. I was just like, keep playing and playing. But I don't know. Then it kind of got a little bit more serious until that big streamer, obviously not calling the name, spread out that I'm a cheater.
Wait, was it either Tyrant or Damascus?
No, but let's just not name any names, otherwise someone gets in trouble, probably.
All right. DM it to me. I want to know.
Yeah, DM it to me as well. I want to know.
Wow.
And well, after that, I don't know, it was kind of bad because all the time if I like played against a streamer, they always called me a cheater and that I am actually a bad player, and I was only like...
Blocking is toxic, dude. Blocking is toxic.
Blocking is also
it's
toxic.
the classic scrub quote. The blocking is toxic.
And I don't know, I kind of got annoyed, like not seriously annoyed, but I was like, I kind of want to prove them that they are wrong. So, well, I went to an offline tournament. And, well...
You got 17th, right?
The pressure was so high.
Yeah.
I couldn't even sleep the day before, and it was really terrible. I did not like it. And well, when I was in the tournament, it was at UFA. I played on stage. I think my first match was against Gamba, and
tough match.
I could already like see I didn't like change my buttons. Like I was so nervous, I wasn't even able to change my buttons, and then we had to go back and change them again. And I don't know, I was like, oh no,
he didn't program his macros.
Exactly. I couldn't program my macros.
See, no Mac. He's using macros. He's cheating.
So, well, if I can say, it was not a good experience, because at the tournament at least. But then, when I had the match against Gamba, I did block fairly well, I guess. Like, I tagged every DR, and I was also like blocking hard mix-ups. So I was proud that I actually managed to do it. Like, I was like, alright, if I get hit by one DR, I'm dead.
Cheater forever.
Every DR, exactly.
Yeah.
And well, I did take every single DR actually, so I was happy that I was able to show them. Still, some people believe that I'm a cheater at that time, but then I proceeded to go to even more tournaments, to Spain Saga and to the LCQ. And then it kind of like toned down, and everyone was like, I'm not a cheater anymore.
Yeah, because I think in like the early stages of that part, I remember that because I was one of those that was like 1 hour I would say, yeah, this is definitely a bot. And then the next hour I was like, but those inputs look kind of human. I'm not sure. And then OB, I think the first one, you played against OB Assassin, and he said, nah, he's a human. And then you played against Kaiden, and he also said, yeah, you're a human.
I also played against Kane, and I like most of the top players actually.
Kane, Jesus.
Most
Kane
of the
and
top
OB
players.
Assassin, those were the first two actual believers of
really shout out to them. Like everyone said I was a cheater, and they were saying, nah, I'm not a cheater. So seriously, like, thanks for them. I really do appreciate it, and well,
I mean, that's kind of flattering in a way, to think that you're so good at one aspect of a game that people think you are a robot. That's I'd be flattered. I'd be flattered.
To be fair, at that time I could consider myself as a good defensive player, but seriously, if I like go back and watch my old games in Midway Season 2, I wasn't like that good at blocking. Like, people were just bad at opening up players. Like, seriously.
Yeah, mix-ups have gone a long way since Season 3.
I disagree, though. You were already really good at blocking, but your offense sucked. You had no offense.
I remember I was in so real quick, I was in a Leffen stream. I don't know why I was in a Leffen stream, but he played Dragon Ball, so I watched his stream.
Like Leffen?
And he he talked about you, Popo, and he was like, yeah, MrPopo's defense is too good. He's so patient, but he's too patient. Like, he called you out for being too patient and not like having, he said he has to press more buttons. Like, most people press too many buttons. Popo didn't press enough buttons, is what I heard from his stream.
That is true.
One we were talking.
Yeah, it's true.
That was a big one.
Yeah.
Wow. Dude, you got called out by Leffen.
Yeah,
but that's something though. If Leffen says like, yeah, his defense has got like, okay, cool, all right, I'm out, I've done it.
yeah.
Because he did say that you had one of the best defense games in Dragon Ball he has ever seen. So at least that's what I remember.
That's
obviously, I still had like one big weakness. Defense is not always about blocking, and defense also is about how you mesh. And well, at that time, I didn't mesh like a single time. Now I'm fuzzy meshing and I'm calling out fake stuff, which is good. Like, this is like the first step you should actually take, and which is a good step actually. It does help me a lot in my current games. But at that time, I didn't mesh a single time. Like, he can just jump and do a falling mix-up. I wouldn't press any buttons. I wouldn't even jump. I would just take the mix-up. And that was like the huge problem I had. But now it's actually gone a little bit better, but still I'm not a mesh. I still don't know. When people staggering me, I still cannot mesh. I still take the staggers. So I still need to work on that. But
when are you gonna go back on Wanted? You were the first with the crown.
I was, but if I'm completely honest, I really don't want to play on Wanted. Like, in general, I don't want to play Dragon Ball online competition anymore. Like
that again, that is
a lot of people that agree with that sentiment here.
It's way too bad, actually. Like, Dragon Ball Online is one of the worst experiences I've ever had in my whole life.
Oh really? Have you played Marvel Online with the normal netcode?
I didn't. I obviously, like, those older games like Marvel probably did have way worse netcode than Dragon Ball.
Mate,
people only want to play with Parsec. If people ask you want to play online Marvel, it's through Parsec. It's like standard. If you would say, are we gonna do like lobby or play a match? I'm like, you fucking kidding me? I don't want to actively hurt myself.
But to be fair, Dragon Ball, if Dragon Ball is already like not playable, if it's like 4 frames, it's always spiking. Like, I don't care how bad a different game's netcode is. If it's unplayable, it's unplayable. If it's going to 6 or 7 frames, I cannot play the game. I don't care if the other game has 12 frames. It's not playable. I know. I did a tweet where like I said Dragon Ball is the worst online experience ever, and I kind of exaggerated. Obviously, I just wanted to throw it out because I was very triggered.
Like blowing off some steam, yeah.
Exactly. And people were saying, do you know Smash Ultimate? Do you know Smash Bros. Ultimate? Yeah, I do know. I actually own the game. I also played it. And I've never played it again.
It's like a contest to see whose game has the worst netcode.
I mean, if we're going with the worst netcode for a modern fighting game, yeah, Smash Ultimate is.
It's
Dragon Ball is unplayable.
I disagree. Really? You know why?
Because Barry sucks.
It's Nintendo that sucks.
True.
Their online has always sucked.
That's true.
So I believe.
Yeah, that's true.
It's just a thing I would guess, but I think if Smash was ported to PC, with the same netcode, it would be much better than on the Switch.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, like, a lot of kids have Switches, and a lot of kids play Smash Online, and you know what? A lot of kids also don't have a USB LAN adapter.
Yeah. Okay, but I mean, to be fair, the Switch, like, I have to admit it, I don't have a LAN cable for my Switch. Why? Because I have to buy an adapter to actually be able to connect my LAN cable.
Which is dumb as well. Make a dock that has an Ethernet port included.
Exactly. Like, why? And also,
I got one of those.
Hey, online.
Really?
Yeah, dude, I told you.
Oh yeah, you did. Yeah, I remember now. The Brook dock. Yeah.
Yeah, I bought myself a Switch dock recently. It's this little guy. It's really small. It has the shape of like GameCube. Even has the handle.
I was gonna say,
but it has 2 built-in GameCube ports.
And 2 USB ports.
But no Ethernet. There is a version with Ethernet, but it wasn't available for sale in my region on Amazon, which was kind of shitty. But I use it, right? I mean, I do have a LAN adapter. I use this with my desk, so like when people want to play Smash online with a couple friends, I do have like, I can put my Switch here, so I don't have to play on the couch with where my normal Switch dock is. But yeah, this is like, that's the dock that Omni was talking about. They do have a version where there's like right here has a Ethernet port, which is IMO. Which if that one was available, I would have bought that because then both of my docks would have been wired. But yeah, also one thing I want to add real quick. I think it's funny that like Smash players call online tournaments Wi-Fi tournaments for some reason, and then like the pros like get mad when like fucking over half of the players actually use Wi-Fi. I'm like, you brought this to yourself.
Yeah.
By calling it a Wi-Fi tournament. Like what honestly did you expect?
Exactly. Like if they actually participate in online tournaments, they have no excuse and they shouldn't even complain about, oh, why is it so laggy? Because they go into the worst experience ever in their whole life, which is Smash Bros. Ultimate Online. And then if they still like complain about how shitty the game online is, then why do they even participate? Like, just watch. I also said that in the Dragon Ball Online tournaments, I also have that mindset now, if the connection is bad, it's my fault because I did enter the tournament.
Yeah, so you chose to participate.
Exactly.
Yeah, you told that to me. when I was like, yo, in my rules it says if you're over, if you're like 5 frame delay or over, you can report it to TOs to check the connection. And there's one in the Netherlands and one in France, so I think that's fair, right? But yeah, I think if I remember correctly, Popo, you said you didn't want to because then you would hold up the tournament for a little bit too long, right?
That is true.
Hold out a tournament? What do you mean by that?
For a connection check, like if he's on stream.
Oh, yeah. I mean, but if you're like, all right, this guy's connection is fishy, think he's on Wi-Fi, I think they should be called out for it.
Yeah,
I agree.
That's true. Yeah.
Because the next player will also complain.
Yeah, and I think it's criminal that, I think it's a bad thing that there haven't been like a Wi-Fi indicator is not standard. I think Tekken and Skullgirls have it, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I love like seeing that on Twitter, like, yeah, they're being racist to Wi-Fi players. I'm like, dude, what?
Don't play the most sensitive games on the most potentially sensitive online competitive games with shitty internet, basically.
Speaking about throwing a shitstorm on Twitter, I think right now is a
go for the
good
Wawa tier list.
Yeah, I think we're gonna go into the Wawa tier list. Let's hope. I'm gonna check my scenes to see if everything is all right, because I did. It is all right. It's gonna be a little bit scuffed. Nick does not have his image yet. Bear with me.
I can see it.
No, but your Barrier Sucks image is not there. Yeah, we got production.
Move it properly. Then. You need to see Sucks. That's the most important.
Oh,
no, I think it's funny if it's just Barrier. I think Barrier is just funny.
Nah, all right. Oh, Jesus. All right, there you go. Bam. This what you get.
Oh, by the way, I did find a link through the Wayback Machine, but I will post it in VIP room after the Wawa.
Okay, cool. So, all right, this is Wawa's tier list.
Okay.
All right, so I'm just gonna. One thing I do not agree with instantly is Yamcha being in B tier.
Yes.
I think that's the big one for me.
Okay.
He's
not great, but I don't think he's the worst in the game. I'd say that's Goku Black.
I disagree, but okay.
Goku. The thing is, what I do want to note is I think. Yeah, I think every character in DBFC is competitively viable.
Yes.
Every single character.
That's true.
But, and there's a big but, there are just characters that can do the same things that weaker characters can do, but they just do it better. I think that is the big difference between the lower tier characters and the higher tier characters. They do the same thing, but they just do it better.
Yeah, absolutely.
True.
So now we've got that out of the way. Why is GTQ only an A tier? I think
A assist nerf.
I guess, but even still, I think he's a really solid character.
Yeah, but I think the nerf to his A assist actually was pretty huge, because people used him for his A assist. Not even kidding. Like, people were just because GTA was arguably the best assist in the game. It had the perfect angle. If you were jumping, you were forced into the ground. You had to. It was true block swing as well. Like, Popo, do you remember how many frames of block swing it had?
30, I think. It was 30.
Damn.
Right, and like it got nerfed to like 24 or something.
21.
So it's like that's a 30% nerf. So it's about a 30% nerf. That is huge.
And it doesn't push you back down.
Yeah.
I think that's the biggest one.
You can just jump. Like, if you hit them in the air while they are blocking, they can just jump and do super dash, and then you get Dragon Ball.
I wouldn't have minded the nerf if it was 21 frames, but you still get the push down. But the push down being deleted, that was the big thing why GT Goku was played, I think.
It gave you a free mix up, actually. Like free if it get maybe not a mix up, but at least you would have gotten your opponent into a block stun, use your second assist into a mix up. It was basically an I win neutral button.
What do you all think of Bardock's placement? I think that's quite interesting.
It's fine. think it's fine.
A little
I think
low.
it's a good placement. Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
I think. Okay, so I keep saying this. And I think it's actually time to remove this statement from Bardock. I always said that Bardock is a lot like Kid Buu in a way that he either is extremely broken, or extremely powerful, or trash. Like with I do still think this with Kid Buu, but I think with Bardock they have tuned him because the thing is, Bardock and Kid Buu's kit inherently what they can do is super strong. His lariat is one of the fastest in the game. His M lariat gave like one of the easiest 50-50s in Season 1. It still gives a pretty good 50-50 when you have a decent assist with enough block stun, but then you have to get a better assist. But back in Season 1, he had arguably the easiest 50-50 in the game. The tools that Bardock has are just so strong that if you nerf them just a little bit too much, like just a little bit, they become worthless, and and then he just falls down. Kid Buu is that even more. Kid Buu's kit is so strong. He has the ball. He has the overheads. He has the gumball that gives a free Mitsuki a free left right empty low, like a 30. It's a 30-30-30 mix up which you get with Kid Buu. And if you nerf him a little bit too much, he just like he's worthless. Or not worthless. He's just bad. And I do think they kind of cracked that with Bardock, and they tuned him in such a way that he's actually one of the most balanced. Like he's one of the almost, I would say, the focal point of balance where you want your characters to be most of the time.
Okay. Yeah.
I do get what you mean, but the problem with Bardock is that he's like one of the worst characters to actually like mix you. Like there is no mix with Bardock. He doesn't have any like overhead or a cross up. Like,
I mean, the blender has an overhead, but you cannot really confirm from it. Like the 214 LMH, the last hit's an overhead, but you can block that pretty easily.
That's the thing. Like he doesn't have any mixes normals like to actually mix. He doesn't even have a proper double overhead or an empty low. For example, with Team Gorn, you can do IAD into JLL or empty low. Even Bardock cannot do that because his air normals are so weird. His ground normals are great, but his air normals are weird. So he basically has like seriously no mix at all. And even with great neutral, what are you supposed to do if you like have them down, have them blocking? You cannot do anything. That's why he's an A tier, and he's definitely worse than all the S and S plus tier characters.
Even Jiren?
Yes.
Explain.
Alright, just having a command grab, even if it's not like that fast, it's 26 frames, which is alright.
On Jiren, you mean?
Yes.
26? It feels a lot slower.
Yeah.
It used to be so. It used to be 28.
It's just under half a second, so it's...
I mean, it's not as fast as fucking Z Broly. Fucking 7... Was it 17 frames on the L?
17 frames.
Yeah, god damn it. Just... I saw like... It was in the Dutch Discord, the Dutch FGC Discord, where someone like put up a comparison image between like the animation that Broly does for his like 5H and between like a difference between a 5H and an L grab. It's literally you have to look if his fist is open. Yeah. If his hand is open, he's going for the grab, and if his hand is closed, he goes for the H. It's so.
I remember fucking Pantapow was telling me this. I was playing against his and his Broly's good. He's got a very good Broly, and we played a lot together. And I was like, dude, Broly is so busted and brain dead. How the fuck can I tell the 5H and the grab apart? He's like, oh, just look at the hands open. I'm like, that's fucking literally pixels, dude.
17 frames is less than 1/4 of a second, and average reaction time being 220 milliseconds at best. You're not gonna see that.
It's barely reactable.
I mean, it's like theoretically it's reactable, but you have to look out for it because that's why like those reaction tests, like when you have to click when the screen shifts, are bullshit. Yeah. Because it doesn't apply to Dragon Ball because there's so many things you have to look for. If you're looking for a DR, you're not going to jump away from a command grab.
Yeah. It's so difficult, and that's why Broly, according to Wawa, is the best character in the game.
I agree. I would agree.
Yeah. Especially online.
What I also don't really agree with is is UI Goku being so high. Actually, I think the nerf on A assist actually hurt him a lot.
Yeah, that is true.
And the nerf because they also nerfed the DP, not only the assist but his actual DP is nerfed. And I do think like his down S was kind of sometimes like when you were playing at someone who just was like mindlessly throwing mix-ups, it was just a basic get out of jail free card because they did not stop and you can just like, all right, DP, you stop. But he can't do that anymore. And I think the nerf to 2-2S and the A assist was actually a lot harder than people think it is. And I think he should be an S, not S+.
So I'd swap him around with Kid Buu. I think I'd swap him around with Kid Buu.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think Kid Buu should be an S+.
Yeah,
yes.
Kid Buu's
maybe put Vegeta one. But the thing is, though, this is the game in Wawa's perspective. We have to keep that in mind. And that's why that's probably the same reason why Goichi has put SSJku in the bottom tier. Because if you're Wawa or SSJku or even MrPopo, if you see a anchor SSJku in Spark, you're like, all right, time to sit in the corner and block every mix-up he's going to throw at me because this guy has a 14 frame low and he's not going to open me up.
True.
That's basically it.
True.
And it's also why the Japanese players rate Super Saiyan Vegeta so much higher than the...
Because Fenrich is an actual god.
Because Fenrich is a monster.
I think it's a travesty that Krillin is not an S. Krillin should be an S, I think.
Krillin makes it so good.
Krillin is like the secret hidden top tier in this game. I'm not even kidding.
I agree.
Dude.
I agree.
Okay, here we go. Rock assist.
Okay.
No, actually, rock assist, jump back beam. I think Krillin has the fastest beam in the game.
It's the Eastern fastest beam.
As second to Gotenks, but Gotenks cannot jump around with the beam. Like, you have full movement when you have a beam. His damage is really good. You get consistent 50% combos with Krillin. He has, like, a pretty easy re-jump. His mix-up is nasty if you use H after image with an assist.
Mm-hmm.
His level 3 mix-up is just as nasty and dirty as Android 17-18 mix. Only Krillin has to spend 3 bars. But I think Krillin should be an S. He's the hidden top there. I think he's way too underrated. Even his own Rock Oki, like just down L in the corner, is fucking disgusting.
Great, yeah. I think Zamasu's a little bit high.
I mean, he could TOD off of a super dash.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, look, people always say, well, if a new character is released and he doesn't have a low 2L, he sucks. Samatsu has a low 2L.
Yeah.
He can do a 50-50 in the corner. He's not bad. Not at all.
But that's just, it goes back to like what we were saying is that none of these characters are not viable. Every character is viable. There are just other, like, the good characters can do the same as the lesser characters, just better.
I
think, everyone on this list is good, obviously, but I just think the placements are a little bit off to me. Some of them are just a bit weird. Like, I think Nappa should be S. I do think Nappa should be S.
He has to spend too many resources to actually get things going. I think that is Nappa's biggest weakness, that he has to spend resources that Android 21 could just do on her own. The things that Nappa does, Android 21 can do herself without having to use any, like, not even nearly as many resources, because Nappa needs an assist and bar to get going. 21 only needs bar. That's why she's arguably the best anchor in the game right now. Because if you're Pop Spark on 21, almost any combo is gonna lead into that ground at level 3, which is gonna give you that free left right empty low mix up.
Yeah.
Which is I think why is 21 is probably the strongest anchor in the game right now, bar DBZ Burley probably.
I would say Basku is actually a little bit better. Only a little bit. Because
explain. Elaborate.
I posted this in a Discord, so I'll just read it actually. Give me a sec. I started out with Android 21 has the better neutral buttons, I would say.
That is true.
Because of the tail most of the time. Here it is. Difference between A21 and basic anchor is mostly that Android 21 has a bit better normals with her tail. She has air grabs, which are really fast, but usually, and that's without Spark, you need to 3-touch a full health character because that level 3 is not always available.
Yeah.
Right? Left right is very good, but without Spark, it's not realistic to get that more than twice. Whereas base Goku can just literally always 2-touch you and has a faster grab on the ground. But yeah, both are still solid picks. Full screen, it's also because 21 has a 3M, has a very good projectile in 2S, but Baseku has the 2S and he has a beam and an air beam. So
the thing is, I think the big I think the thing is, Anchor, they might be like the match about me almost 50-50, maybe a little bit in favor of Baseku, I would think, because he does have that faster grounded grab, and he just blows people up when you get that 2M5H. Like if you have like I think it's a level 2 Spirit Bomb with Baseku, and you get 2M5U, 2M5H.
Reza, calm down, dude.
If you have 2M5H with Goku and level 2 Spirit Bomb, you just kill someone in level 3 Spark. But I do think 21 with a team behind her is one of the scariest characters to face.
Yeah, I agree. She's a very good middle point.
See, the thing is, 21 is such a good flex pick. You could put her anywhere, and she would do good.
I wouldn't say she's that good on point. I don't like her at point at all. Either mid or anchor, because she does need bars, and the gameplay with her is you have a good point, you build bars, knockdown into level 3 mix, and then most likely you will kill the character with her level 3 mix, and then she gets going. Like, she has the lead, and 21 I think is one of the best characters if she has the lead, because her zoning and her projectiles are very good to zone people out and also try to like act in neutral. They will try to super dash at you.
Yeah, I was gonna say she baits super dashes so well.
Exactly. So I would say she has top 3 neutral in the game when she's in the lead, because problem is if you are not in the lead and you have to actually like engage with the opponent and try to hit them. 21 doesn't have like, for example, Bardock or Vegito have lariats to actually get in, and then if they get in, they can mix you. 21 cannot get in. She controls the stage very well, but she cannot get in. So that's why I said when she has the lead, she's top 3 neutral, and also probably also the best character. But if not, then you will have a problem.
So you need like a character that can get in pretty easily, and then put 21 with that, and you basically like control the game.
Exactly.
That's what you're saying.
That's why base Vegeta in 21 is so popular. Base Vegeta has great neutral control, and also he has a lariat. He can get in fairly easy, and also has a good assist. So if you actually get the lead, you have 21 plus base Vegeta assist, plus a different assist. I don't know, a beam maybe. That's why the shell is so popular, and it's one of the best shells for sure.
Here I am playing 1821 on base Goku.
Oh, you don't even know what.
I don't really have an entry though.
You don't even know.
I don't have an entry on that team.
No, you need with that team. It's like I think the team that you described is like a more patiently style team that kind of wants the opponent to make a mistake, so you can kind of snowball off of that and just mix them to death. Is what I'm feeling with that team, or am I just completely off?
That's pretty much it. And base goes 2368.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. The shoulder, the EX shoulder is so. I get caught by that thing so much online.
A lot of damage as well.
Yeah, but what I do think is that Wawa put Ginyu in A tier, but honestly,
I agree.
Ginyu can go anywhere.
It depends. Yeah.
I really don't think so. Like, many people put him like in a separate list, which is Ginyu, just Ginyu. But to be honest, I've played many Ginyu players, including Gropus and Gamba, and
probably the best Ginyu players in the world.
And really, I was never afraid about Ginyu. Like, if you watch the set against Gropus, I was blocking for basically a whole minute or 2 minutes because Ginyu cannot do anything.
Yeah.
Like, literally anything. You are just blocking.
He doesn't have a good low, right? He doesn't really. Does he have a 2L?
Yes.
Below 2L?
Nope.
I mean, he has a 2M, and his 5H hits low for some weird freaking reason.
Here's the thing about Ginyu, right? His mix is 6M and DR, basically.
Yep.
Yeah. The only thing that is different is that he puts a lot of stuff on the screen that you have to look at. That's it. That's all Ginyu has to. That whole meme about Goichi blocking Vegito in the corner for like 3 minutes in a row. Well, that's Ginyu. You can block him for 6 minutes.
Speaking about, what do we think about Vegito? Because for some reason, Vegito sets Twitter on fire.
Most controversial character.
America on fire.
Well, there are some absolutely incredible Vegito players.
Look at France.
Only in Europe.
Yeah, he's a very Europe character because we got Yasha, we got Gila, yeah, we got.
Wawa plays a nasty Vegito as well.
Yeah.
But I think Wawa is just Wawa just likes fusions. I think because he plays Gogeta as well.
We got Yuri, the best Vegito in the world.
I do want to add that all the props to Coach T for doing Vegito stuff, and he's really good at the game, but he does not do with Vegito what I see the French doing with Vegito.
Yeah, he knows what the character can do, but he's not. His Vegito is not like at the level that Europe plays him.
No, Vegito is not on par, and America sees and plays against Coach Steve and think, "Oh, this is the pinnacle of Vegito." Because
that's the thing. Yeah.
I'm sorry, guys. You're gonna get.
Wasn't he the one that was like?
I'm winning free money when the bets are on.
There was a faulty thing. Like faulty, he said, "Yeah, we know Coach Steve plays Vegito. We know the character plays." And like, oh my god, no, you don't. You don't.
He said, "Oh, like I could smoke any European player."
Yeah, I think he did.
Yeah, that was
Which I think is like, I honestly think that France is the strongest DBFZ region in the world, even over Japan. Maybe not. Like the only two players I would outclass France. France was probably Fenrich and Goichi, but anyone else in Japan cannot. Maybe Kaz. But the thing is, Kazunoko plays the game so goddamn weird. Like Kazunoko plays the game so much differently than Fenrich and Goichi. Like Fenrich and Goichi play very like analytical and calculated. I have a feeling that Kaz just does what he fucking wants. Kaz just does what he fucking wants, and he won because he won.
Well, not like Bomberbon or B or.
They're good. They're great players, like amazing players, but they're not as good as France. And
I mean, they've already played. Like Banbaban and B already played against some of the French players, and I do think all of them lost to them.
Yeah,
and
I think sorry, go ahead.
I would say right now France is like way better than they used to be in like season 2. Like they were very good in season 2. They made great results, but now I do feel like they are way better, and that's why I do think France is like the best region right now.
Yeah, I mean they got Wawa, they got Kaiden, they got Yasha, they got Gila, they got Wade, they got.
Okay. Sorry, Wade is a good Wade is a good player. The thing is with Wade is just Kaiden's demon. No,
That is
honestly, Wade is like one of the few people that can beat Kaiden consistently. But put him against like Wawa, and like Wawa kind of destroys Wade.
Didn't Wade win against Wawa though the first time?
No, he won against Kaiden, right?
No, I wanted. He won against Kaiden twice, but I think it's also against Wawa once.
I mean, Wade is still a good player. I'm not gonna knock Wade because he's fucking amazing and he still like kicks everyone's ass. But I don't think Wade is at the same level as Kaiden or Wawa. And I think like a lot of people said like Wawa is the best character in best character. What am I saying? The best player in France, but I think
it's a lot more tight than that.
Yeah,
I think it's actually a lot more tight. I think some days it could be.
No, I'm not sleeping on Wade.
If you put him up against anyone, and you say you can win money, he'll destroy anyone.
That is true. That is true.
He will beat Kazunoko 10-0.
You think?
Kaiden over Wawa?
Hell yeah.
I would say Kaiden and Wawa are like a coin flip.
Kaiden over Wawa?
I don't know. I don't know that.
If I look at results, I have to agree. It's online.
Online, yeah.
But Wawa doesn't really play online.
Problem is we didn't see them play offline and obviously online.
True, and I think that is a big thing. The thing, the reason, the reason that we have not like had any offline tournaments for like over a year now, which I mean, there's a way to look at it. I mean, of course, we had like the fucking Japan saga that ended in offline, which is great. Don't get me wrong, that's fucking cool. That Namco's like, all right. Everyone gets daily COVID tests, wear masks, giant plastic screens, and we're gonna do it offline because Japan online is just garbage because it's not on Steam there, and they have to play on PlayStation Netplay, which is actually like masochism. What C4 says, records wise, Kaiden has won versus him more, and it's not Kaiden's fault Wawa doesn't enter much online. Yeah, that is true. But I think offline, it's like 50-50. Wawa versus Kaiden offline is actually 50-50. There's no way to predict who's going to win there.
I think Wawa versus Yasha.
I think Yasha takes it most of the time, to be honest.
Yeah, I agree.
Yasha is still a good... No, I was thinking about Jilla. I was thinking about Jilla.
I still think Yasha's really strong.
Yeah, he is.
I think Yasha's my boy. He won my tournament like 3 times. Or 4 times.
Yeah, I was going to say he won it 3 times.
I think he's very close to Wawa, but I think in the end Wawa is still stronger.
I think it's not like Wawa is stronger. I think Wawa is more consistent. I think that is...
Yasha is one of the most consistent players.
Yasha's really consistent.
That is true, but that's the thing that...
Noka's inconsistent. But
Noka's inconsistent, but he's fucking good. Like I just like Noka. He's just an all-around cool guy.
Noka is so consistent. He's always pressing buttons. And he'll still beat you. He presses the right buttons at the right time.
Maybe that's the reason why he switched to Smash.
Oh, does he not play DBFZ anymore?
He is actually a signed, sponsored Smash player right now.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh, who's the main?
OP.
Marth, I think.
Okay.
All right, so okay. C4 has put in his ranking for French players. It is Kaiden, Kane, Yasha, Wawa, and Wade in that order.
Yeah, I agree.
Wawa on 4th though.
I disagree.
These are very minute differences.
That's true though. Like it's like
your opinion, Popo.
I play all of these players like a lot. I've played with Yasha, with Kane, like with all of them. And I would say the problem with Wawa is, and why C4 puts him like down that much, I do feel like Wawa, and I know this might sound a little bit weird, but I do think he's not taking online that serious, and he's most of the time like trolling a bit, because on Wanted, he didn't use his main team like at all. He was using sometimes random teams.
And I mean, that's also, the reason why I had like 3 of those Mario Kart item boxes on his poster.
That is true. And also, like, if I feel like if he's using his main team all the time and he's like actually trying, I would say he's above even Kaiden. And I would say like Wawa, Kaiden, and then it's kind of mixed because Wade, Jilla, Yasha, Noka can beat each other all the time, and I can't really say like who's better than them. But I can say that Kaiden and Wawa are better than those other people from France because I play them all, and I do think there's a difference between playing Wawa or Kaiden or playing Wade or Yasha. There is a huge difference actually if I play against them. That's why I still think Wawa and Kaiden are above the rest of the French players. But still, the rest of the French players are really good. Like, we are, in my opinion, Kaiden and Wawa are one of the best players in the world right now. And being under them isn't like bad. It isn't bad. Like, France is still huge and very good.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's just with the current climate the game is in right now. I think most of the people. I'm not gonna say DBFZ is dead.
It's not dead.
No, it's probably one of the most active fighting games at the moment, and it still has like that huge Dragon Ball fan base behind it, and people that just keep playing this game. Because I am one of those people that plays one fighting game at a time. I played Marvel a lot. Then Marvel Infinite came out. I switched to Marvel Infinite. Then DBFZ came out 5 months later. Never touched Marvel Infinite again. But yeah, the DBFZ is not dead. It's just the sentiment I'm getting from a lot of players that they're kind of done with it. Especially with Strive being right around the goddamn corner. Yeah, it's like it's not even around the corner. It's in front of your door. It's like it's got one foot in the door.
You can see the delivery man just to
keep yeah, he's on his way to giving you his copy. That's how close Strive is. We got a beta in like a week, I think, or 4 days on 13th.
4 days, yeah.
Yeah, and you best believe I'm gonna fucking try that game because that game looks sick.
I don't have a PS4. I can't play it.
Rip. Yeah, the thing is, I read the reason that PC is not getting a beta is because ArcSys does not want their game to get data mined.
You know what?
That's true.
Fair enough. That is fair enough.
Why though? All characters have been announced. Like, we know there's going to be a season pass. What the fuck do you have to hide? Honestly, what do you have to hide?
Wait, what? What did I miss?
Why Strive does not get a beta on PC?
It doesn't want to get. I don't know.
Because maybe Japan does not have PCs.
It's a good point.
They only look at Japan, and then they roll the rest out as well. So like, oh yo, what's the connection between Japan and America? What's the connection between Japan and Australia? They don't care about PC, man. They don't even have Steam in Japan.
True. It's the fucking VPN. But yeah, the thing is though, the thing is though, why like intentionally like kneecap your beta? Because we all know that the PC infrastructure it's not overall it's not really better, but the amount of people that use a cable on PC is like 99%. Yeah, it's like the vast majority on PC. Like I would wager over 90% of people that use like a desktop PC.
For gaming specifically, yes.
Yeah, for gaming. Okay, so rephrase. Over 90% of people that have an actual gaming PC desktop use a cable.
Hang on, no. Because when Tekken said we will add a Wi-Fi indicator, they said 50% use Ethernet cable. Only.
Yeah, but that's because on Tekken, PS4 is the leading platform.
No. You said on all platforms.
Really?
Yeah.
I would like a source.
Comebacks on PC as well, man.
I would like a sauce.
It was in the round table thing.
Oh, really?
He said that.
But then the question is that just Japan or is that worldwide?
Worldwide.
I sincerely
think in
doubt
Japan
that.
It doesn't really matter because the Wi-Fi there is so fucking good. But
yeah, dude, Japan is so evolved. They're gonna have wired Wi-Fi. Let's go.
I just got a question for Popo.
Wired fine.
With DBFZ kind of on its ending, not ending, but near the end. What are your plans for future fighting games? Just going to Strive?
I will be playing Strive. Yeah, like Strive is like obviously the modern fighting game that I really want to play, and it also has rollback.
Who are you going to play? Who are you going to be playing?
I don't really know. Like, I was thinking about playing Milia or Ram, but in the beta I will play Kai because I've never touched a Guilty Gear game, and Kai is obviously like a basic character.
Yeah.
So I want to learn the game and not lab a character in the beta where you actually don't.
Yeah,
know
I've heard like
anyway.
Yeah, Kai is basically like the character you play if you want to learn Guilty Gear.
Yeah, about that. I do remember C4 also on the podcast in Trash TalkerZ saying that if you want to learn Guilty Gear, that Giovanni was actually
yeah. I was gonna play Giovanni.
Guilty Gear character in that game. Guilty Gear-esque character. I mean, he's in the chat right now, so he can verify or say I am wrong.
I remember that. I think because I vividly remember, and I still say that I'm gonna play Geo when the beta comes out, just to learn the game.
I just want to play Nago, dude. I just want to play Nago. Nago.
Yeah, he says in chat.
Yeah, he says in chat.
Geo if you want to learn Strive. In his opinion.
But I don't want to play Strive. I want to play Nago.
I'm just gonna play Milia, man.
Oh shit, we got Nago actually in the chat. He's like, what? What? Huh?
Nago Ryuki in Strive. Not you. I don't want to play you in Strive.
Is Batman in Strive? Not Batman, but Bedman.
Bedman's Strive. Bedman's
no,
Strive.
Okay.
I also like the look of Mei because I play charge characters in literally every other fighting game.
So you play like you have low IQ. That is a reference. I sincerely hope someone got that reference.
I didn't get the reference.
Oh, Popo, you got the reference? Yeah, charge character for people with low IQ. Yeah, it's LTG.
I thought so. I thought it was.
The character I also want to play on Strive, to get back on topic, is Ino, or Ino, who the fuck you pronounce it. But I think Ino's design, perfection. I think how she looks, even in Exert Revelator, she looked already amazing. But the subtle changes they made to her, I think, is amazing. I think she looks great. That's one of the characters I want to play as well.
But won't your girlfriend be mad at you if you play?
I just alt F4 real quick when she comes here.
No, I'll tap.
I'll tap. Or F11 for the online tech when you don't want to. If you want people to drop their combos.
And then you alt tab to a R34 site.
Oops.
Yeah.
But yeah. So yeah, for people that don't know, 13th of May, I think, is open beta for Strive on PS4 only. And yeah, that's bullshit.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. But I don't have a PS4.
Did you see my GG tweet?
I did not see your tweet, C4. You can link it in chat.
Yeah, link it.
Link it in chat.
Oh,
what? Bite it? What the fuck? Okay, so apparently I'm opening Twitter on stream because I'm a streamer. The first thing I see is I think it's an SNL skit. I think it's an SNL skit with in the Wario costume.
Yeah, I see Elon Musk.
In a court, like what? What's this tweet from C4? For non-Guilty Gear heads, what's the most confusing aspect of any Guilty Gear game you've heard of and gone, what the fuck, or why?
Danger time. What the fuck is danger time?
Yeah. What is danger time?
I think it's when two people hit each other. There's like a RNG chance of like the game slowing down, you doing like unscaled combo damage. I think that's what it is, and I've heard nothing but good things that it's being removed. I've heard nothing but happiness that danger time is being removed.
I honestly don't know because I don't know anything about Guilty Gear, to be honest.
I'm gonna repeat Rivuz's answer. Why 5 buttons? I get the punch, the kick, the slash and heavy slash.
The dust.
What is that 5th button?
It's dust.
Why does this exist?
Dust.
But you have like that weird stick layout as well. Where you have like the 6 button setup, but the middle button does not do anything.
I've seen that before, but I don't use that. I just use the Dragon Ball setup.
Yeah. With light medium, yeah.
Yeah. All right. I do think we are through the show.
Oh no, Popo. What do you think?
Oh yeah. Sorry. Go ahead, Popo.
About what in general?
What a WTF thing that's in Guilty Gear. That makes you a thing in Guilty Gear that makes you go, what the fuck or why?
Since I obviously don't know that much about Guilty Gear, I actually don't have. Like, do you mean the mechanics of the game?
Yeah, mechanic wise, I think, yeah.
If I think about it, like about the wall break thing, maybe, because I do think it's kind of weird if you were neutral and put the opponent into the corner, you will send back to neutral after you won neutral. So it's kind of why. But since I obviously didn't play the game that much, maybe it will get better eventually. But for now,
Is wall break just a Strive exclusive? Wall break wasn't in Xrd, right?
I don't know.
I think the reason I think I read about why they put wall break in Strive was because they didn't want they didn't want one touch combos or too many combos.
Yeah.
I think that's the reason why they wanted that. But I mean, it's is there anyone that still wants to say something on the rec before we finish up the show?
I have one more what the fuck in Guilty Gear so far. Why is the campaign a visual novel? Why aren't there any fights in between them?
I mean, the same goes for BlazBlue.
I'm interested in the lore, but I'm not gonna read 5 hours of
Bro,
of
why do you play?
stream.
Bro, why do you play fighting game story modes? I don't get people who do this.
I like that. I like
Really?
lore.
Do you like Dragon Ball story mode?
No, I never played it.
I've played that. I've played all the campaign thingies in
Same
in fighters. Because I like the story, even if it's shit. I still like it because mostly that's why they also put kind of the tutorial, and that's what they did in Dragon Ball FighterZ as well. Kind of.
As soon as I get a fighting game, the first thing I'll do is get into training mode. That's the first thing I do.
Yeah, it's 3 hours of cutscenes. Why? Just give me some fights.
But, okay, wait, Omni. Do you like Ace Attorney?
I love Ace Attorney.
Then why the fuck are you complaining about fighting game visual novels?
Because I play a fighting game for purely mechanical reasons.
Fair enough.
Wait, isn't that isn't Phoenix right? Isn't that where you choose your answers and stuff like that? Is interactive? Guilty Gear isn't interactive. It's literally press the A button for the next sentence.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
There's puzzle solving Ace Attorney. There's puzzle solving. I play fighting games with mechanics. I don't play Ace Attorney for the deep mechanical
True. Oh, new objection. Yo, wait, Omni. You see they're gonna finally fucking localize Gray Ace Attorney.
Yeah.
Both games.
Good. I'm really excited.
Yeah.
If only did fucking localize Ace Attorney Investigations too.
Yeah. I still need to fucking finish I finished Dual Destinies. I need to finish Spirit of Justice.
Dual Destiny sucks.
I liked it. Spirit of Justice is really good, I heard, right? I have it on my phone.
Spirit of Justice is good. I like Spirit of Justice.
Okay, so you're probably gonna the Ace Attorney fans are gonna crucify me for this. I have not finished Trials and Tribulations yet.
It's literally the best game. Well, no, it's the final case of TNT is the best. It is the best case.
I know already what's gonna happen though.
I know, but it's still so good. It's still so good.
Wait, Melty Blood? Oh yeah, there's a new Melty Blood coming. That's true. Nago's right.
Literally, who cares? That's my take on Melty Blood. Literally, who cares?
Wait, who sent Wawa into losers? Popo, did you watch the stream?
Oh my god, Nick.
Kane.
Oh my god.
Kane.
Who
dis? C4 was right. Kane is above Wawa.
Yo, Sib YT, thank you so much for the sub, my dude. Shoutouts to Sib YT. I know who you are. Thank you so much for the subscription. Thank you so much for the support. Anyway, I think this is going to be the end of Trash TalkerZ episode 11. So I'm so sorry, Sib, that you tuned in just now and gave me a sub right as the stream was about to end. I'm so sorry. But closing remarks and then plugging. Is there anyone that wants to say something before we wrap up the show?
Yeah, follow NickVee on Twitter.
Oh yeah, shoutouts to NickVee for letting Dunk use his voice on last Wanted commentary.
Yes.
That was a big thing for you to do, man. That was sick. Big ups.
Yeah. Welcome. I know he really wanted to, so I could go without.
All right. Plugging. Popo, where can we find you?
On Twitch, actually. I'm streaming a lot since a month.
Horror games.
And
Horror games.
horror games, exactly. And also a bit of net paint. So if you want to like watch me suffering in Dragon Ball, go to my Twitch, give a follow, chat, hang out. And also on Twitter, I don't necessarily post that many stuff, but if I post something, it's either about my stream or maybe about some net paint moments. So if you want to give me a follow there, sure.
So
And,
go to twitch.tv/MrPopo, MrPopo 0_0.
Yep.
And the same tag on Twitter.
Yeah,
exactly.
Twitter is the Twitter is obviously visible on stream. It's on the bottom right of the thing. I am losing my train of thought. It's on the bottom left, the bottom right of his webcam frame, of course. That goes for everyone. If you follow them on Twitter, please do so. Everyone here is lovely, and everyone should follow other side, Omni. Yeah, right there,
Is
right
this
there.
gonna be on Spotify or something?
I am looking. Actually, I'm looking into that to see if there's a free podcast hosting site. I think Podbean is free, but for
listeners don't have a visualized Twitter handle.
But if you have missed previous episodes of the Trash TalkerZ podcast, check in the chat. Every single episode goes live on YouTube relatively soon after the episode has gone live. So any shows you haven't seen, check them out on YouTube. Anyone else need to do some plugging before I plug myself and stuff?
You plug and stuff yourself, yeah?
Yeah, dude, I'm plugging. Yeah, because I might be streaming this week. Sorry, go ahead, Nick.
Oh, I was gonna say, good as Dragon Ball. I'm not sure when there's a new tournament, but hopefully it'll be within 2 or 3 months. Follow me on NickVee on Twitter with 2 E's, and also on Twitch.
Yep, go follow everyone here. Everyone's wonderful people. That's pretty much it for this show. I might be streaming later this week as well, maybe on Tuesday, but I do have to fix some things for my car because my car is going to be in the shop because it's old. And I might actually stream some Hearthstone Battlegrounds, dude. I have been playing so much Hearthstone Battlegrounds, but does anyone here play Battlegrounds or nah?
Nope.
No.
Or even Hearthstone? Has anyone here ever played like Hearthstone?
I used to back in the day, then TGT came out, and then I was like, fuck this game, man. This sucks. All
right, so the thing is, they just added a new tribe. They added the Quillboars into Battlegrounds, and they're so fucking broken. Like, there's no reason why you do, like, anything else. Yo, the funny thing is, Reza, I do not spend a dime on Hearthstone Battlegrounds. It's a completely free mode, and, like, I just grind. I actually grind the in-game currency to get like the extra perks for Battlegrounds. So Blizzard is not getting a single dime.
This is the only card game I play. Yu-Gi-Oh.
I want smoking Duel Links.
I don't play Duel Links because I like good games.
I like non-pendulum link games where you can actually.
All right.
Links are fine.
Instead of being killed.
Thank you everyone for watching. Meanwhile, NickVee and Omni are gonna lose their shit over Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Thank you everyone for watching. Podcast will be up on YouTube probably by Tuesday or Thursday, depends on how much work I have to do. But yeah, once again, thank you everyone for watching, and now we get to rate someone.
Yay!
Who should we rate? All right.
Streaming right now.
Actually, is Tyrant still streaming? Does he have? He doesn't. Probably doesn't have alerts on, right?
No. I don't think he has alerts on.
All right, let's just rate him anyway.
I was gonna say doesn't matter.
I mean,
let's rate someone with 0 viewers. Let's rate someone.
Dubsren is playing Resident Evil. I don't know if you guys.
I know Dobbs.
Yeah.
That's right, Dobbs.
I'm not gonna watch because I want to play the game myself.
It's called Dobrzin, right? How the fuck?
Two O's.
2 O's. Oh, he is the one who, yeah, we're gonna rate. So everyone go over to Dobbs' channel. He's playing Resident Evil.
Oh, Nago.
Yeah.
Rate me.
But why are you, if you're streaming, why are you, fucking, my name is Mamba Llama. Anyway, so everyone go watch Dobbs' stream, and everyone see you later.
Right.